The night air was cold, the city lights were blurry far below. You stood on the rooftop, shivering, heart pounding in your chest. You almost didn't come. You were scared. Scared this would be goodbye forever, but he was waiting. Jungkook. Hood up, hands deep in his pockets, standing by the railing, staring out at the stars. He heard your footsteps and turned. Even from far away you could feel it, the pull between you, always there, always strong, always painful. You came, he said softly. You asked me to, you whispered. You walked toward him slowly. Every step felt heavy. I'm leaving, he said, in 1 hour. You nodded, heartbreaking. I know. He stared at you for a long time. His eyes were full of sadness, but also full of something else. Something deeper. Love. I didn't want to leave without seeing you, he said. You swallowed hard. You didn't have to leave at all. He gave a broken laugh. You know why I have to. You did. His dream, his career, his future. And you would never be the one to stop him, even if it hurt like hell. You never told me how you feel, he said, stepping closer. You looked up at him, felt the words rising in your throat, hot and heavy. I was scared, you admitted. Scared that if I said it, you'd leave anyway. He touched your face gently. I'm scared too, he said. But I can't leave without knowing. You took a deep breath, felt your whole world tilt. I love you, Jungkook, you said. I love you more than anything. He closed his eyes. A tear slipped down his cheek. I love you too, he whispered. He leaned down and kissed you, soft at first, tender, careful, then harder, hotter, hungrier, like he was trying to memorize you, every taste, every sound, every breath. Your hands slid into his hair, pulling him closer. He groaned into your mouth, deep and rough, sending heat straight through you. I need you, he whispered against your lips. Right now. Right here. You nodded, dizzy with want. Take me, you breathed. He lifted you easily, carrying you across the rooftop to a darker corner. There, under the stars, he set you down gently. His hands were rough now, desperate, pulling your jacket off, sliding your shirt over your head, tugging your jeans down. You helped him, just as desperate, pulling off his hoodie, his t-shirt. His body was warm and hard under your hands, tattooed and perfect. When you were bare before him, he paused. His eyes roamed your body slowly, like he was memorizing every inch. You're so beautiful, he said, voice rough. Then he dropped to his knees. He kissed your stomach, your hips, your thighs, everywhere except where you needed him most. You whimpered, tugging at his hair. He looked up at you with dark, hungry eyes. Tell me what you want, he said. You gasped. Please. He smiled, slow, wicked, and then his mouth was on you. You cried out, back arching. His tongue was hot and soft, moving slow at first, then faster, sucking gently, licking deeper, tasting you like you were the sweetest thing in the world. You couldn't stop the sounds, whimpers, moans, broken cries. He held your hips tight, keeping you right where he wanted you. When you came apart under his mouth, it was sharp and blinding. Stars exploding behind your eyes. He didn't stop until you were shaking. Then he stood up, wiping his mouth with the back of his hand, smirking. Not done, he said. You barely had time to breathe before he was kissing you again, lifting you in his arms. He pressed you against the wall, one hand holding you up, the other guiding himself to your entrance. He pushed in slow, inch by inch, watching your face the whole time. You gasped at the feeling, so full, so good. Fuck, you feel perfect, he groaned. He started moving, slow at first, deep and hard. You wrapped your legs around him, holding him close, meeting every thrust. The rooftop disappeared, the cold disappeared, the whole world disappeared. There was only him, his body, his hands, his mouth. He moved faster, rougher, the sound of skin against skin filling the night air. You moaned loudly, not caring who heard. "Say it again," he panted. "Say you love me." "I love you," you gasped. "I love you, Jungkook." He kissed you hard, hips slamming into you faster. You felt the pleasure build, higher, hotter, tighter. When you came again, it ripped through you like a wave, shaking your whole body. Jungkook followed, groaning your name, spilling into you, holding you tight. He didn't let you go. He stayed inside you, forehead pressed to yours, breathing hard. "I'm not leaving without you," he said suddenly. You blinked up at him, heart stopping. "What?" "I'm not getting on that plane," he said. "I'll find another way, another path. I'm not losing you." Tears filled your eyes. "You're sure?" you whispered. "I've never been more sure about anything," he said. He kissed you again. Slow, deep, full of promise. "We're together now," he said. "Forever." You smiled through your tears. You kissed him back, feeling hope bloom inside you like fire. No more goodbyes, no more almosts, no more pain, just you and him. Two hearts finally finding their way home. You woke up to warm sunlight on your face, soft sheets around your body, strong arms around your waist. Jungkook. He was holding you close, his chest against your back, breathing slow and deep. You smiled sleepily, heart full. You had fallen asleep in his arms, skin against skin, after the wild night on the rooftop. He had carried you to a small apartment nearby, a secret place he had kept just for you. You turned slowly in his arms. He was already awake, watching you, smiling. "Good morning, beautiful," he whispered, his voice deep and rough from sleep. "Good morning," you whispered back, cheeks warm. He leaned in and kissed your forehead, then your nose, then your lips, soft and sweet. You melted into him, feeling safe, feeling loved. "You're really staying?" you asked softly. He nodded. "I'm not going anywhere without you," he said. "You're my home." Tears filled your eyes again, but this time they were happy. You pulled him closer, kissing him deeper. Your hands slid into his messy hair. He growled low in his throat, pulling you on top of him. You laughed softly, but it turned into a gasp when you felt him, already hard against your thigh. "Someone's needy," you teased, smiling. He smirked up at you. "For you?" "Always." He grabbed your hips, grinding you down against him. You moaned at the friction, your body already heating up again. He sat up, keeping you in his lap, your bare chest pressed to his. "You drive me crazy," he whispered, kissing your jaw, your throat, your shoulder. All night wasn't enough. You rocked your hips against him, feeling him throb under you. "Then take me again," you whispered in his ear. "Make it slow this time." He groaned like he was in pain. "Anything you want, baby." He kissed you again, slower this time, deeper, taking his time. His hands roamed your body, touching every inch, memorizing you all over again. Like he had all the time in the world, because now he did. No flights, no goodbyes, only you. You reached between you, guiding him inside slowly. Both of you moaned at the feeling, so warm, so perfect. He stayed still for a moment, just holding you, breathing you in. Then he started moving. Slow, deep thrusts, making love to you with his whole body, his whole heart. You moved with him, matching his rhythm, eyes locked on his. Nothing rushed, nothing rough, just pure love. He kissed you everywhere, your lips, your cheeks, your forehead, whispered sweet things against your skin. "I love you," he said with every thrust. "I love you," you whispered back. The pleasure built slow and sweet, wrapping around you like the morning sun. When you both fell apart, it was soft, gentle, beautiful. He held you tight, burying his face in your neck, breathing hard. You stayed like that, wrapped around each other, until the world faded away, until it was just you two. Two hearts, one forever. 2 weeks later, you stood at the door of a small cozy apartment, your and Jungkook's apartment. The key was shaking in your hand, not from fear, from happiness. Jungkook was right behind you, arms full of boxes, smiling wide. "You ready?" he asked. You nodded, heart racing with excitement. You unlocked the door, and both of you stepped inside. The place was simple. White walls, big windows, sunlight everywhere. Empty now. But soon it would be full of laughter, kisses, love. Full of you, too. Jungkook set the boxes down and looked around. Then he grabbed your hand and pulled you into his arms. "You know what this means, right?" he said, smirking. "What?" "You're stuck with me now," he teased. You laughed and kissed him. "Good," you whispered. "I want to be stuck with you forever." His smile softened. He kissed you again. Slower this time, deeper, full of all the love he felt for you. You melted against him, feeling heat build already. "Maybe we should celebrate," he whispered against your lips. "A proper housewarming." You raised an eyebrow, pretending to think. What kind of celebration?" He smirked. "The dirty kind," he said, grabbing your thighs and lifting you easily into his arms. You squealed and wrapped your legs around him. He carried you to the bathroom, the only room that was already set up. A huge shower with glass walls waited inside. He set you down, starting to undress you slowly. First your jacket, then your top. His hands brushed over your bare skin, making you shiver. When you were naked, he stepped back, eyes dark. "Fuck, you're perfect," he said, voice rough. You pulled his hoodie off, then his shirt, running your hands over his toned chest and tattoos. He leaned in and kissed you, hard, needy, hands everywhere. You fumbled to turn on the water. Warm mist filled the bathroom, steam rising around you both. He pushed you gently into the shower. The hot water poured down your bodies, making everything slick, soft, hot. Jungkook pinned you gently against the glass wall, his body pressing into yours. His mouth found your neck, sucking little bruises on your skin, claiming you. You moaned, your hands sliding down his back, nails scratching lightly. "Want you," you breathed. "You have me," he said, grinding his hips against you. You could feel him, hard and heavy between your legs. He lifted your leg, hooking it around his waist, and pushed into you in one smooth thrust. You gasped. The feeling of him inside you, the hot water, the steam. It was overwhelming. Too good. He moved slowly at first, deep, lazy thrusts. His hands gripped your hips tight, keeping you right where he wanted you. You clung to him, rocking your hips with his. The sounds of the water, your moans, your breathing. It was all music. "You feel so good," he whispered, kissing your shoulder, your jaw, your lips. You tightened around him, making him groan deep in his chest. "Fuck, baby," he growled. You're gonna make me lose it?" "Then lose it," you whispered, nibbling his ear. "I'm yours." That was all he needed. He started thrusting faster, harder, each slam of his hips making you cry out, echoing in the shower. You held onto him, nails digging into his shoulders, body trembling with pleasure. When you came, it was explosive, your whole body shaking, clenching around him. He wasn't far behind. With a deep groan, he buried himself deep inside you, coming hard. He held you tight while you both shook together, the water washing away everything except your love. He kissed your forehead, your cheeks, your lips, over and over. "I love you," he whispered between kisses. "I love you more every day." "I love you too," you whispered back. You stayed there in the hot water, tangled together, hearts beating as one. Home wasn't a place anymore. It was him. It was you. It was together, forever.